Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how I've taken some of my canned meats and some things that I've already made before and turned them into a quick weeknight meal. Come along with me. Okay guys, it is that almost bewitching hour. So it is about 4 o'clock and we are going to make a quick weeknight meal. Hi, my name is Shalene Davis. I'm here to Fit Mom's Journey. I make things, healthy food, all of the different things, canning, a little bit of fitness, a little bit of getting your life organized. So if that interests you, consider following my channel. But we're gonna make an easy beef stroganoff. Now, the reason why this is so easy, because I have spent the time and ahead of time, I have canned this beef brisket. This is this beef brisket we've canned, and I have not got to try it yet. So I got this. And I also have my homemade noodles that we made, and I'm super excited. These are so delicious, guys. I need to make a whole bunch more of these. They are shelf stable, and once they're dry, they are good. We made these about a month or so ago. So good. It's gonna be a quick meal. So I'm just gonna start by chopping up this onion. So some would say beef stroganoff is probably not the healthiest meal, and I would say that I would agree with you. I do think that I don't have the processed ingredients in the noodles, so that's going to help me. I'm not going to add a bunch of flour and things like that to thicken up my sauce, so I'm hoping that I'm going to make it a little bit of a better option. But no, it's not going to be anywhere close to perfect, and I'm okay with that because I'm not having it every day. But I can guarantee you my family's gonna love it. So we're just gonna try this together because this canned brisket has been in there for a while and I have been itching to try it. So I'm sure it's gonna be delicious. I found a few different recipes online, so I'm just gonna kind of meld a bunch of recipes together, and they all call for onions, mushrooms, which I do not have mushrooms. I wish I did because I love mushrooms, but I do not, so it's okay. I also have my delicious chicken broth that I canned up a bunch, but I also just froze a bunch. But making your own chicken broth, I can link that video. It's super easy. Making your own beef broth, whichever one. All you need is bones that you were gonna throw away anyway and some kind of flavoring. So a lot of times I'll take these scraps right here, put them in a baggie in my freezer, and anytime I need to make stock, I'm ready to go. So I'm just gonna start by sauteing these onions in a little bit of avocado oil. Like I said, kind of making this recipe up as I go, but my meat's already cooked. My noodles are already made, so my basically my broth is already ready to go, and all these are somewhat homemade ingredients, right? And so super excited to try these out. Salt and pepper for sure. I'm gonna add some actual garlic. I'll wait a little bit for the garlic. I want my onions to catch up a little bit. Probably gonna throw some butter in there just for some flavor. Like I said, I need dinner quick. I got my whole family that's gonna be home in less than an hour, and I need a quick dinner. And by having canned meat on my pantry shelf and noodles already ready to go, I'm gonna have a quick dinner. Got this little doohickey, but I'm gonna go ahead and open my jars. Smells like roast, guys. So delicious. I know it will be. You could take this and make barbecue beef sandwiches. You could probably make Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. I mean, the possibilities are endless with this right here. So yummy. So I'm going to take, like I said, I'm going to add a little bit of garlic. I'm going to take my hands. Okay. Give that a rinse. And here's the delicious part. I'm going to take this right on in here. I don't know if I actually needed 2 jars. Let me chop it up. I've already opened it, so we'll just make an extra beefy stew. I'm gonna take, kind of chop it up a little bit because it's gonna fall apart, but I want to help it a little bit. So many different recipes say so many different things. What the gist of it that I got was, for sure, using Worcestershire sauce. You guys know how to say that? Worcestershire? I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but that W sauce. It's gonna give it that deep, deep flavor. I am gonna add my chicken broth. This may be a bad decision. I'm gonna go ahead and add it. I'm gonna get some of that fat off the top. Not that that's a bad thing, but I don't really want it in my final dish. It's a very gelatinous broth, so that means we did our job. Did not season my broth, so that means this is going to be good. And then everything I'm seeing just has to kind of meld this together. Let the flavors marinate and just become all delicious, and then add a cup of sour cream, right? I think because that was chicken broth, I'm gonna taste it. I'm gonna taste it, and then I'm probably gonna add some beef bouillon. I really want that beef flavor, but we're gonna cook this for a little bit. So I am just going to make for my family a quick little garlic bread. This is how I use up hamburger buns that have kind of gone stale. Just put a little bit of butter on them, a little bit of garlic salt, and voila, you have some garlic bread. Broil it in the oven for about 5 minutes. It's super soft, but then it's got that crisp top. So yummy. It's one of my childhood things. I used to have these and have spaghetti sandwiches. You guys know what I mean? Let me know in the comments, because yeah, that was my childhood right there. Of course, we used to top it with some mozzarella cheese, which was super yummy. But just taking a little layer of butter here. In this next week, I'm off for spring break, and I'm thinking that I'm going to do a bunch of decluttering and all of that kind of stuff. But I'm also gonna maybe make some more homemade noodles, because those are just delicious, and I want to see if I can make a really healthy version, right? So I'm just gonna put some garlic salt on these. So yummy. Nice little side to go with our stuff. I'm just gonna set it in there, even if it's not on, and then it'll be ready to go for us. Side note, I'm having a little cookie for dinner, so you know. These are so good, guys. I hope you try them. I made a video, I just released it, so I can link it below, but these are those copycat Thin Mint cookies, and they're so delicious. I did go ahead and add some beef bouillon to our mixture here, because it didn't have enough of that deep beef flavor, but it is so good, guys, so good. Beef Stroganoff is not one of our go-tos. I don't know why. It's so good. I made it only a couple times. We used to do the hamburger helper version, but we don't do that anymore, obviously. But this is the first time I've made it with my canned meat. We're gonna let this mixture thicken up, and we're gonna make our noodles. Okay, so our water's boiling nicely. I've got it salted already. This is simmering right away. It is so good. My husband tasted it and said it was absolutely delicious. So we're gonna turn this into a quick weeknight meal. So homemade pasta going in. So the good thing about homemade pasta, it doesn't take a ton of time to cook. It's not like your store-bought pasta. I want to say it's probably like 4 minutes or so, but we'll see. We'll kind of time it together. 4:21 is what time it is right now. Let it come back up to a boil and see what it does. If you have not made homemade pasta, you have to try it. Do not be intimidated by it. It is so, so yummy. So check my recipe again, and it does not say anything about doing anything different to this, like flour, cornstarch, anything. So I'm thinking that I just turn it off, and that's where my sour cream comes in. So it calls for a cup of sour cream. Just gonna eyeball it. I'm not gonna get out a whole new thing. So that's a half of this container. We're gonna go for that. Some of my little peppers out of there. But we're just gonna go for that and see what it is. I'll tell you right now, it looks very, very soupy. So I'm probably going to bring it back to a boil. Add a little bit of cornstarch. Because I think our sour cream is supposed to thicken it up, but I think I added too much liquid in the beginning. So it'd be like a soup with some noodles probably. That's okay, guys. The flavor is all that matters, and it's going to be so. Okay, my noodles have a couple more minutes, so it's been right around 5 or 6 minutes. I did go ahead and add about a tablespoon of cornstarch. That's not exactly keto friendly and all of that, but I'm okay because it's for my whole family, and it was a tablespoon for the whole thing. So you could leave that out. You could add xanthan gum, but sometimes I have to do stuff just for my family, so they'll eat it. So let me tell you guys, this is future Shalene here, that, oh my goodness, they devoured it. It was gone. I didn't even get a third helping. I got a very small second helping, but it was absolutely gone. My whole family loved it, which is very hard for me to figure out a recipe that does. So I'm very happy that I have some more of that canned brisket in my cabinet, and I'll make this again. Okay guys, our noodles are done. I'm going to show you my little trick. I love this thing. I can link it below. Look how handy that is, guys. Makes up so much less room. I am going to leave a little bit of that pasta water. Maybe that'll thicken my stuff up. Thank you so much for joining me as we made this delicious beef stroganoff. It was made to be so much easier because I had the canned beef and the already made noodles. If you want to watch more of my videos, I can link them in the description box. But otherwise, I hope you have a great rest of your day. If you like this video, consider subscribing to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. All right, bye.